In the previous episode...
You need help. See a therapist.
And we continue.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Singlish YouTube channel. And this video today is Agony Uncles. It's like Agony Aunts, except for me and Cai. We're your uncles, not in a weird way. And what we're doing today is making all your problems seem a little bit less problematic.
Well, in the first episode, I don't know if we really did that. You sending your problems into us too. I mean, it's your fault for getting bad advice. If you want proper advice, don't send it to us too.
Exactly.
But we're gonna sort your problems out.
We're gaslighting you.
That's literally what we've done in the whole episode.
We're gaslighting.
With the first problem. So basically, everyone has that one family member who uploads every photo to Facebook or takes 100 photos of every single thing.
Does that.
Your mum does do that.
I hate that. She went to a building once and she uploaded like 60, 70 photos. She's a joke. You're a joke, Mum, and you need to sort it out.
Jackie, I'd just like to say I do love you. You are a great person.
It's my mum.
No! Every family member who uploads every photo to Facebook or takes 100 photos of every single thing and sends them without choosing what's best, right? So in my family, that's their mum. So that's not your mum, but it's this person's mum.
I know where this is going.
What do you
They've
mean?
uploaded a nude into the Facebook thing, and that has happened.
Maybe so. Basically, she will take photos on a camera of absolutely anything, doesn't look through them, and then post them all in our family group chat.
Right.
You might be right here, actually.
I feel like I am right.
So about a week ago, I was posing in front of a mirror like every lad does when they're home alone. Do you post? Do you? When I'm not in? Do you post in front of a mirror?
Pose?
Like posing with a camera?
No. I do it when you're in.
I'm gonna check the footage on this camera after we've finished, and just to make sure.
I don't. Do you?
No,
I don't do that.
No, I don't have a mirror. He said he posted in front of a mirror like every lad does when they're home alone, and taking a few photos, not just of my face, I'll say that.
What? So you just take penis pictures?
On a camera, in a mirror. Well, he said it's all backfired on him. So he made the rookie mistake and forgot to delete the photo. So I'm assuming he took it on the camera.
So he's doing it more for a self-confidence thing then?
So his mum and dad had gone away for the weekend to Cornwall. Lovely place.
Lovely place. Lovely place.
Great place.
Lovely place. Bet they were having lots of sex.
With the camera.
Yeah.
Well, they went to Cornwall, taken the camera with them. And just this morning, my mum has posted some lovely scenic photos of the beaches in Cornwall, photos of the sign of Land's End, and the photos of my penis. I feel so sorry for this guy, because that is probably the worst thing that could happen, isn't it? Can you imagine having your bare nude photos put into a family group chat?
Is it a family group chat?
Yeah.
Is it Facebook?
Oh,
the referee's going to look at it, Steve. What a moment this is.
some lovely scenic photos. Oh, they haven't said.
Oh God. I'm assuming it's on Facebook because he was talking about Facebook before.
Penalty! Oh my word!
Yeah, I think it's Facebook.
Oh God.
VAR!
Surely no, you've got to question the fact that no one said anything.
Maybe he has.
Well, he's then gone on to say, now I'm home after school, my parents aren't back until next week. Long time in Cornwall. I really hope you read this before then, because I'm desperate for some advice. Should I move out or leave the country? Well, if you leave the country, they're still going to be on Facebook.
That's true.
So that doesn't solve anything.
And even if you move out,
they're
still
still going to
be
be on Facebook.
What happens if his mum did it on purpose? Here's you thinking she did it on accident, but your mum might have done that
On purpose.
saw them and thought,
This will teach him.
this will teach him. She's done it as a lesson. You're fucked.
Yeah, your life is
You're fucked.
fucked.
People forget.
People do forget, the internet never does.
The internet never
If it's
does
in a
that.
group chat, you'd probably be okay. You might get rinsed at
and
family
you
group
probably
chats.
need to be thinking, what if she's tagged you, mate?
What happens if she's tagged your dad and everyone
There's a
thinks they're your
thing-
dad's photos?
Yeah, and I also think it depends if they're good or not. Because if they're like, you look good in them, there's nothing wrong with it. They'll be like, cool, blimey.
What a man.
Exactly. But if they're bad and you look
Bad.
pathetic, you might never get a job again.
So, what we're saying is, you're fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked.
Okay, we've got one. I got asked on a date by a boy from work. I wasn't really sure if I liked him, but I thought a date wouldn't do any harm.
No, you know, you can always pick and choose, can't you?
Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a bit like the advice we gave to the guy in the first episode from the pizza delivery guy. So it was my first date, so it came to the day, and I was super nervous, as you would be.
Understandably.
First dates are nerve-wracking.
First dates are nerve-wracking. It's not, you know, you're putting your feelings in the line, and therefore it's nerve-wracking. Oh no.
I really didn't want to go, as I didn't even fancy him.
Why are you going on a date?
Why are you going on a date?
Because you just said there, you wasn't sure you fancied him, and you know you're not fancying him, so why are you going? I get the idea.
So she wasn't sure she liked him, but she definitely didn't fancy him. That means that indicates to me they've been talking all a while.
Right. So she wanted to be double. I guess you want to be double sure.
I suppose, yeah.
I guess you want to be
And I
double
suppose
sure.
you've got to give people a chance, haven't you? I called my friend Frantic and she said, you know you have to go now. So as a get out clause, I decided to wear a massive crucifix on my chest and make out I was a Mormon, so I had to be home by dusk. Where do we unpack that then?
I think this is a lot more about her than the guy.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Why would you do that?
Is that your friend's advice? Because if so, why do you come to her?
You need new friends if they're your friend's advice.
We give great advice,
We
which is
give
why
great
we're in
advice.
this
We give
privileged
your
position.
friends.
What would you do if a girl rocked up like that?
I think it'd be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
I think it would be funny. You'd be like, what the hell? But I don't get why you would do that though. Surely it's easier just to say you don't want to go on the date than to buy a crucifix, buy a dress to dress up like a Mormon, and then act like a Mormon for the whole day.
Yeah. She then said, I walked to the date and he gave no comment or paid any notice. Respectful. Great bloke, because people shouldn't be judged on their religion. And that guy is a nice bloke. So
See,
actually,
you should be seeing him because he isn't judging you.
yeah.
And that should have been a green flag.
Then he said he persisted to tell me how his girl crush was Rita Ora, and he has a fetish for black girls.
Oh.
Rita Ora is Bulgarian, for your information. To me, a woman of colour. So she is a woman of colour.
Okay, right. Okay, cool.
All the time while I was wearing this crucifix around my neck, I felt so uncomfortable and it put me off dating for a year. Massive ick.
Sorry.
So what he was saying is, he was attracted to you, didn't judge you for wearing a Mormon or being a Mormon even if you weren't, and you still got the ick from this bloke. I think you're the problem. You're the problem here.
Why? I'm so confused.
This guy's been non-judgmental, obeyed your wishes of getting home by dusk because of your religion. He said he's attracted to you, and you still got the ick and got put off dating with this bloke for a year. You don't deserve our advice.
I'm so confused by this situation. You could have just said, I don't want to go on a date with you, and
Moved on.
moved on.
But instead you wasted your
And it
time.
put you off dating for a year. So insane.
We found a good one.
What is that? What is that?
Okay, every time I think about this date, it makes me cringe out my skin, man. For a reference, I'm a girl but was around 20 at the time, okay? So similar age to us, I'm 22, Josh is 21.
21. Both recently.
Yeah, literally in the last few weeks.
Happy birthday to
Birthday to me and Josh. I met a guy on Tinder and I went to meet him. On chat, he was so sweet and lovely. It was someone who you'd bring him. Stay at the grammar.
One thing we learned is you all need to spell better.
Okay, so little did I know he was so socially awkward, and he admitted to not having friends because all he wanted was grade A's and degrees in Cambridge. Fair play.
I think that is good. I think do you want a guy? He's clearly going to be quite rich.
Yeah.
Going to be quite successful.
Successful job, yeah.
But I do understand. I think I can never date someone who's really socially awkward. We probably couldn't.
No, not as no. I think you've got to date some people. Everyone says opposite tracks. I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
And especially if you're really excited, you want to meet people.
Yeah.
And you want to go out, and they're just sitting there in silence.
This continues to say, now I'm probably outgoing extrovert, and he was the complete opposite in capital letters.
Okay, that is an issue. To me, that would be an issue. That would be an issue.
Yeah, okay. I dressed them all cute with 3 E's. Wow.
Cute.
This girl really went for it.
She did. Hey, look. Well on you for making an effort.
See, so far I actually quite like you. You're my favourite actually so far.
Exactly.
You actually gave a nice guy a chance and dressed up nice for the date.
Not like a Mormon.
Makeup, lashes, nails, everything, and he rocked up in blue straight leg jeans, Slazenger running trainers, a top and a hoodie wrapped round his hip. Complete that.
You gotta cut it. What? Just beat the name.
What would you do? Right, you rocked up not on a date with if you rocked up and a girl had made minimal effort on her outfit, is that say something to you?
Yeah.
What?
Because you want someone who just makes an effort. Like, I feel like not like, especially on the first date as well.
Yeah.
Because if you've been obviously seen each other for a long time and they stop doing that, that's fair enough. Like, yeah, whatever. But then if you've only
First date,
and
yeah,
you're
first
walking
date.
up in like joggers and trainers or whatever.
I suppose you could say because maybe he's social awkward and he doesn't go out to places like
He
that.
doesn't know how to
To dress up, yeah.
That's true, but you
Yeah.
Google it, I think.
Is that something you Google?
How to dress up.
Now, I don't judge a book by its cover, but this had me a little worried. As the day goes on, I got mixed vibes, like, do I like him or not? I don't know. That's a good thing, at least he's making some impression, at least he's not turned you off completely.
Exactly. I
despite
feel
the
like
outfit.
maybe if he dressed better, you'd be all the way.
So far from this guy, right? Although he might be a bit socially awkward and he hasn't dressed well, but he's impressed you slightly on the date to make sure that
Nice,
he looks for you to look past that,
Exactly.
and that says a lot about you, I think.
Exactly.
And now we come to sit on a bench in the park. He leans in for a kiss, and this guy eats my whole chin.
Did once kiss a girl's nose in the Foundry, so...
You've got to stop naming people. You've got to stop naming.
That did happen, so I feel like that could be worse. Was this did do this?
But yeah, that it's stop naming people.
Right, okay.
We're just
Well,
slow.
clearly because he's so short, clearly he hasn't kissed anyone before.
No, and he's obviously been social pressure to feel like he has to kiss her.
Yeah, and did he miss or did he just have a big mouth?
But what got me mad was that he swung my legs onto his lap, came on top and kissed me more. I did slightly push him off, but the park we were in was busy. I'm a brown girl, but I've never been more red in my entire life. I went home and cried to my mum and blocked him. Well, I am not surprised. I was on this boy's side, and that is not acceptable to do.
He straddled you.
In a busy park. Do you know what? Credit where credit's due. You gave this boy a chance, and he quite
this
clearly.
girl gave this boy a chance, which is great.
But you gave the wrong boy a chance.
But if he was giving nice vibes, and he just got on under that.
But I suppose he was alright on the date as well. When you look at it, actually, we should follow the red flags. Really, when you look at it, they're all
Socially awkward.
Too nice.
Too nice.
Dresses not correctly for a date. Takes you to a busy park. Sits with you on a bench. Then kisses your chin and straddles you. It's not
That is
great, is
insane.
it? We thought we had bad dates. Well, I feel sorry for you.
On.
Don't really know what to say. Block him.
Thanks.
You've done the right thing.
You've done the right thing.
And I'm sorry that happened.
Oh my word. That has been another episode of Agony Uncles. Probably the final episode.
Maybe if this does well, I think we might be able to do a third.
Alright. Please like, please subscribe, please check out the other Singlish YouTube videos made by yours truly. They are really fun and they're really good, so do watch them.
We've got loads of other social channels, link tree in the description. Check them out. Please like, subscribe, and peace.
Yeah, let's run.